plus a 2 plus an O together, that's 8 plus 2 plus 15 equals 25, the perfect square of the third prime. Third prime times third prime, 3. But the far cooler thing is actually what comes out of your mouth is the full word 2. I can't wait to see what this adds to. This is a very famous set of letters here. So H2O. What's really obvious about this connection is that there's 3 plus 2's stacked in order. H is plus 2, T is plus 2, and W is plus 2. And then the O from the word 2 knits together with the word O because they are O's. H2O. The two O's end up side by side, and 3 plus 2's knit together to make a multiple of 3. That's pretty awesome. Now you know why the famous number 2 ends in an O. Well, this is just one reason out of millions. The fact is that people say H2O for the famous water of waters, the very elixir of life to all living. Apart from oxygen, which divides by 3 in equal hopscotch teams, just like breath and nostrils. H2O, which is of course oxygen. So I can't wait to see what this comes to. So 8 plus 20 plus 23 equals 51 divides by 3. Even the number of strokes divides by 3. 3 plus 2 plus genius. So 51 plus 30, you've got to be kidding me. That equals 81 perfectly. Which is, of course, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Yes. Otherwise known as love plus half a love perfectly. So we've just solved the mystery of H2O to the glory of the Triune God. And of course H2O consists of 3 molecules, 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. That's 3 by my calculations. To the glory of the Triune God. So, say it with me now. You'll just get happy. H2O adds perfectly to 81, which is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And if you're really good, which we are, you'll understand that 81 in text, in 9 letters, 6 for 80, 3 for 1, divides by 3 also. And if you're really good, you'll take that train of numbers having names and names having numbers and keep going infinitely until you end up in the infinite golden loop of 240, 888 times 10, going through 5 very special numbers that loop forever for all eternity. 240, 216, 288, 255, 228. My full birth name is in there, 228. So, Jesus takes the glory for everything and every word and every name and every number is spoken in the history of the universe when you dig it all the way to that infinite loop. So, H2O. 3 components. H2O, 3 words so to speak. The number of letters is 5, which is the third prime. And then the number of strokes is 9 up here, plus 2 here is 11. 11 is the 5th prime, which is in turn the 3rd prime. Done. So in every way, the Trinity is maximum over this piece of property known as H2O real estate land. Who owns the real estate of H2O? God. How does he do that? Using numbers. It's pretty simple. Okay. So, you don't own the phrase H2O, you just rent it from God, so to speak. All the words that you've ever spoken and thought in any language are on loan from God. He owns them. He created them. He has been sovereign over them, numerically, mathematically. So they all point to himself perfectly. Your job is to learn that, see that, teach that to all of your kids, teach that to the entire universe, so we can have as baptized a generation as possible in the truth that all things are for the Triune God. In love. Amen. H2O has been solved. Hallelujah. H2O. The famous water. Very cool. That's like a new favorite gem. And it is 11:39 p.m. July 21st, 2015 in Langley, BC, Canada. H2O. Cool. And then a single water molecule divides by 3. So water molecule divides by 3 and single. Okay. And then proton plus neutron plus electron divided by 3 as well. What else? Isn't it amazing how as we just like stare, folks, this one is really going to stretch you right now. Like it's really stretching me. But if you don't accept God's sovereignty in everything, then you might as well throw out his sovereignty and, yeah. I'm just, well, God will use everything for His glory. Interesting. Inside today. Alright, it is coming close to midnight, 11:40. Just checking some more stuff. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Very sweet indeed. Wow, epic stuff. Epic stuff in this video. All man equals 33. And by the way, the word yawn divides by 3. Just like all the things you did as a baby. You yawned, you burped, you farted, you sneezed, you coughed, you puked, you crawled, you know, sleeping and rolling. All those words divide by 3. Breathing, most of all, divides by 3. So everything you ever did as a baby divides by 3, including farting. All man equals 33.